Alright, this is Calico M100. It holds 100 rounds of 22, and the magazine mounts on the top. So we're going to load this thing up. It's fairly simple. Push these buttons right here, and here's our magazine lips right there. We're going to reduce all the tension on the spring, and I'll give it a few cranks until we see the follower come up here. Right about, it's a little dirty. There it is, right there, pops in place. And I have a mix mash of bullets here. I got some Federals, some Remingtons. What else I got in here? I got some Subsonics, Winchesters. I got a whole bunch of stuff. And this thing's never failed with any of the ammo that I've used before. It seems to be pretty reliable, unlike most of the other 22s I own or have seen. They tend to be finicky per ammo. This will take a few minutes. This is very tedious work. I've seen some speed loaders out there but never tried any. This gun looks like a 1022 action mounted upside down. And when the bullets start to get a little tight, you just press the button on the bottom here, and that reduces the spring tension. Hit a couple of cranks to get the little bit of tension on get that bullet up top, and then keep loading some more. But yeah, it looks like a 1022 upside down. Probably the reason why it's so reliable. I mean, 1022s for the most part, I've never had any problems with them. Let's see if I can load this as quick as I can here. Yeah. On the other side of the magazine, as I load this, you'll see some little display windows up there, so you can actually see how many bullets you got in there. I don't know how many I poured out here on the ground, but I'm just going to load up what I see. And then we'll go bust some caps with this thing. When I got this thing, the guy told me, he goes, yeah, you're going to load it up a couple times. After that, it sucks. I bet one of them BMF activators would be pretty cool, little cranks on it. Okay, get a little tight and I'll release the tension again on the bottom. There we go. A crank or two just to give it a little bit of tension on it. It sure does give your fingers a workout, I tell you. A little more tension. You know, I never really read the instruction manual on this thing, so I could be doing something wrong. But it works for me. I might be being able to do it a little easier somehow if I did read the manual. I just basically went off the instructions the guy told me about. We're at least halfway full now. Little button back there. Pretty much need a beer to do this. Maybe if I hold it at a slight angle a little bit, it might be a little easier to get them in there. Yeah. See, I guess that's where the manual might have told me something. Try and do this pretty quick too, so I don't have to go over my time limit. That's 100. Pretty sure. Close to it anyway. Well, alright. We'll try one more time. Release that. See if I can fit a couple more in there just to be... Yeah, I can get a couple more in there. Okay, there's some windows on the other side. See if I can, the sun is kind of boogered up, but there's a window right there, another one right there, and another one right there, and you can see your bullets in there, so that's give or take 100. And so anyways, you can store this thing fully loaded by pressing the button on the bottom. It relieves the magazine's spring tension. So now there's absolutely no tension on the bullets in there, so you can store this thing. Now when you're ready to shoot, you just pull this little crank out right here, and you crank 15 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now I did read that in the instruction manual, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, and that should do it. You load it up and go to town. Let's take a look at the rifle itself. As I was saying, the action looks like a 10-22 upside down. The bolt is actually on the left side. So as a right-handed shooter as myself, I can work the action with my left hand. And if you look in there real close, that pretty much looks like a 10-22 if anybody's ever seen one of those before. It does break apart in the half right here. We can take it apart. See if I can remember how to do it. I think you pull the grips forward, and then the barrel nut right here somehow unscrews. Well, we'll just skip that part. It's a little difficult for me. And it has a retractable stock. And see if I figure that out. This is another one of those little things that get on my nerves. I almost never shoot this thing. But looking out there, nobody's done one. So there's your retractable stock. This allows you to shoot it like a rifle. Your rear sight is right here, and the front sight is up here. This piece right here is just a piece of cast metal from what I could tell, and the barrel is pinned with that, I believe, and the barrel is going to protrude about that much further out there. So I suspect if you wanted to put a can on this, you could probably cut this off right here and have about that much barrel poking out, and that, if you threaded it, I bet you could put a can on it, but I don't really know that much about that stuff, so I'll leave that up to the other folks. Put your magazine on like so, and then it snaps in the rear, and that's it. Charge the handle, you're ready to go. There's buttons right here for the magazine release on both sides. You basically put your hand on top, squeeze it, and lift it up. Alright, go to the range here in a little while, do some shooting. Pardon the pink earmuffs, I forgot my other ones, had to use the daughters. So let's see how these mixed box of bullets run. Safety. Sounded like a subsonic.
Ain't good there.
Yeah, we're empty.